The Recital module is a great tool for managing your recitals. Here are some tips on how to capture names of recital participants and email addresses. To create a list of performers in a recital that can be copied and pasted, export the print detail report for the recital to either Word or Excel. To email families in a recital, use the Email function on the Families menu. Enter family and class criteria that will include all the possible recipients. If you wish to capture email addresses that can be copied and pasted, you can export the recipient list without sending the email from Jackrabbit. This will download a file to your computer that will enable you to capture the family contact names and their email addresses based on your criteria settings. If you have students who are not participating in your recital, they will be included. You may consider setting up criteria to enable you to select only recital performers. The ability to do this depends on how you use Jackrabbit. For example, if you do not use membership type for another purpose, you can add values to the drop-down list and designate families. If not, you will need to manually remove non-participating families from your exported file or uncheck them before emailing from Jackrabbit. An alternative to using membership type is to create a family or student user-defined field to indicate participation in recitals. Use the search function on either the Families or Students menu, depending on which type of user-defined field you use. You will need to change the display settings to Yes for Show User-Defined Fields, and for a family search, set Show Billing Contact Fields to Yes. Then export the results. A user-defined field is also great if you need to designate competition versus rec. For a student user-defined field, use Student Search and change the display settings to show student user-defined fields. Click on the column heading to sort the results and check those you wish to email. You may want to capture those families who have paid their registration fee, their recital fee, or who have paid their tuition balance, for example. Use the search function on the Transactions menu to determine who has paid. Enter a date range for a transaction date that includes the date when fees were posted. Enter a date range for date paid. In the Type field, you may select registration, recital fees, or tuition fees, and click Submit. You may print or export this report for a list of family names that you can match with email addresses. You may also send individual emails by clicking on each family link to open the family and using the Email button. Do you give discounted tickets to families with more than one student in a recital? Use the search function on the Families menu and enter 2 in the Number of Students field. You will need to run the search again to find the families with 3 students, etc. Refer to our Help Center for more information.